exciting to look at PolarPro's new RoadRunner lineup of bags. They released 5 bags all at once that all share a really similar design. So all 5 bags have the same zippers, same type of padding, same kind of overall systems between them all. They share the same materials. So we'll go through all 5 bags today and then talk while we go about how each of them are individual. These two might be the two that I'm most excited about. But we will start with the backpack. So we have a 16-liter backpack and an 8-liter backpack. They are basically identical in their features. So let's go through the big one first. We have 600D nylon. It's a very rough and tumble bag. This doesn't feel like a bag that you really have to worry about much. I think you could really beat the heck out of this thing on the exterior. It does come with a rain fly up in this kind of almost like a neck roll area, but that is completely detachable. So you can just pop that out and get rid of it and then just use this as another top pocket. And I kind of think that's probably how I will use this because again, the bag feels very weather resistant. I don't think I would worry about this in light to medium rain conditions. It would only be like a downpour where you were like, oh, I gotta put the duck cover on. A great feature that I think all bags should have is utilizing this front space as a pocket. And they've got a good one in here, kind of flops open. We've got mesh pockets here and here, and then 2 more mesh pockets here and here. So really nice pockets up front, YKK zippers with paracord zipper pulls, and then kind of like a rubber nodule around the knot. Shrink wrap, that's what I'm looking for. Shrink wrap around that. Mole on the outside here. It's a very thin mole, but carabiners clip it on there. You'll see this same thing kind of throughout all the bags. Flip to the side, very large side pockets. These are not like the tight style where you can barely fit a water bottle in. You could fit let's get a large water bottle. Hang on. Big 32-inch Yeti water bottle goes in there and has plenty of extra space. So it's not, I don't know, sometimes water bottle pockets, they feel like they don't fit water bottles. They're not made for water bottles. This pocket on both sides, really good large water bottle pockets, nice and stretchy. And then we've got the tripod attachment up top. We pop the tripod in there, strap it down, and then just kind of crank on this thing. And again, everything on this bag feels very durable. Even these straps are very durable style straps. I don't know. I think I've just seen a lot more backpacks and bags go more for design and style. And I think that across the board here, they went for utility first, and then also it looks pretty good. We'll get in the bag in a minute, but go up top here, and we have it's kind of a thin pocket. I'll tell you, it's actually kind of hard to get your hand into. So it's not a thick pocket, very slim, maybe your wallet, your keys. It does have a key carabiner bit in here. Really good YKK zipper with that weather resistantness on there. Around to that side, same pocket, same thing up top. On this side, we do have, I guess, probably a small laptop would fit in here, and for sure an iPad. For sure an iPad, but it is bottom of the bag to the top of the bag. So I would say probably a 13-inch laptop would fit in here. My 16-inch would not even come close to fitting in here, but nice that it's there. Flip around to the harness system. Got a good air channel right here. Really nice padding. Again, this is very much a bag where you go oh, that was built for utility. Everything about this bag is it just feels very sturdy. Good padded straps here. Although I will say this style of padding, if you are shirtless or you have a tank top on and this is on you, I think this would probably rub you pretty good. It has a lot of texture to it, the mesh, which is nice to prevent sweating, but definitely could rub on you if it was on your bare skin. Good sternum strap on there with a whistle. So I think the whistle alone kind of shows you this is for, I'm gonna go hiking, I'm gonna go snowboarding, I'm gonna go mountain biking. This feels like that style backpack. That seems like that's who they're kind of aiming at, is the more adventure style photographer. You can see 16 liters, it's not a big bag. It's a small bag. My normal bag that I run around with is 25 liters. That's my day bag. If I go travel, I want to switch out to a 31 or 35 liter backpack. So 16 liters, very much like a day pack style of bag. Now, probably the best part of this bag is that it is dual side access. I do love side access bags because you can still have them on. So I can bring this thing around while it's still on me, and boom, I can get into the entire backpack from here. Inside here, I've got mesh pockets up here. It's 3 separate pockets right here. A microfiber towel. Microfiber towel is actually, you're gonna see it inside of all these bags, but right inside of here, like inside this, you open it up and boom, you got a lens cloth. Makes sense for a company that makes such good filters. Really good shelves in here. Like, it's not thin padding, it's very thick padding, and you'll feel that like it's exterior padding. So this bit is heavily padded, and the internal dividers are also like a good strong padding, which is good. Like any sort of side pocket bag needs sturdy shelves. Otherwise you put stuff in there and it just kind of like flops. All of my Sony gear is being used right now. So I have some Nikon gear that we will stuff in here. Here is the Nikon ZF with 24-70. You can see, I mean, there is tons of space in here. Like easily fit that in there. If I pull out this divider, I bet even this is the 70-200 fits, no problem. Look at that. Easy, no problem. A 16-liter bag, full-size body, maybe 2 bodies, 70-200, 24-70, 16-25, and an extra lens, all in this one bag. One note, because a lot of you I know ask this, does it stand up? No, because look at that like angle on there. So this bag does not stand up. If you are a person that's like, I need my backpack to stand up, it does not. All the features are going to translate over to the 8-liter. The 8-liter is just a small version of this exact bag. Pockets on the side. All the dividers are the same, just in a smaller setup. So when we go vertical now, see now I don't really have as much space up top, so I wouldn't put the camera up top. I'd probably put the camera like right down the middle. So let's rip that out. Nikon ZF with 24-70. It's snug, but it does fit in there. I would say this will for sure fit, no problem in there. 70-200, you are not going to fit because the 70-200 is taller than the bag is wide. Now that fits pretty well. Let's see how she closes. She closes nicely, still holds a good amount. Again, this is not like a small camera. My A7C II would fit in here way better than the ZF does. And I got a big old handle thing on it. All right, that is the 8-liter. Let's do the 12-liter in the Sling. And again, these two, basically the same bag, just different sizes. The 12-liter, this one excites me. This I like a lot because I think that a lot of sling bags in particular, I'm a sling bag person, I think that they go for style way before they go for utility. And this, you'll see, like, it's this looks like a packing cube that you would put inside of a backpack, just take it out and turn into a bag. But what that squareness does is just open up a ton of storage. Look how cavernous this bag is. There is also, look, dual microfiber cloths in this bag, but I can fit a 70-200 upright, nice and tall. Look at that, perfect. Let's see the Sony 70-200. No, oh, Sony 70-200 is even shorter, but both fit perfectly when you close it up. Let's pop Sony out of there. Let's do 70-200 over here. I will do the 24-70 down the middle, 14-24 over here, and you can see it fits awesome. This bag is, I remember like back in the day, this was normal. Like this is when I first started photography 18 years ago. It's like a no frills style, but very much, it's useful. Like this is the bag that I would actually take on a photo shoot because it's useful. Like keep the lid back here and it's just nice and open, or you could just kind of hang that sitting up on top if I want to be able to quickly get to lenses, but I want it to be able to, like, you know, cover and stay closed. And then up front, you've got that big pocket again. Same thing, a bunch of little pockets inside there. I have my key hook on the front here, and then 2 pockets up here. Good zippers. The zippers are nice. Oh, on this one too, we have this little bit, which is, yeah, this is like a cavernous front pocket, like a very large front pocket. I could take multiple ND filters. These are large ND filters. Put a couple of those in there and no problem, that fits in perfectly. I like this pocket a lot. Nothing on the sides of this bag, which is a little surprising to not have like even a small water bottle thing on either side, but nice strap up top here, adjustable strap, very similar padding to the backpacks. Good rubber handle. And then the back pocket, I think on this one, they say that it can fit up to a 11-inch iPad. And then the one on, well, I guess, wait, why wouldn't you be able to sit 11-inch iPad? 11-inch iPad on this guy fits in completely, like an 11-inch iPad tucks completely down into there if you wanted to. And then on the 6-liter, I think it's just gonna stick out, but it seems like the width is right. Oh yeah, it barely sticks out on the 6-liter. So if you were just, you know, shooting down to the coffee shop, you could totally tuck this in there. And then on the big guy, it fully tucks in. The little guy, same thing really. Like again, there's not much difference between the big guy and the little guy. Oh, both do have tripod holders on the bottom, so you can put tripods on the bottom. But do the backpacks? The backpacks do not have tripod things on the bottom, very much designed to put the tripod on the side. The sling bags, though, do have a bottom tripod stash. Same thing, that big, nice, cavernous front pocket. The same mesh bits on the inside here, and the same really good, like, full padding in here, and 2 microfiber cloths. I like this a lot. I wipe my lenses with my shirt a lot, I'll be honest. In the lid too, there's little pockets to put stuff up in here. That is the same on here and on here. Okay, so that is the 12-liter sling and the 6-liter sling. We saw what fit in the 12-liter. Let's actually just figure out what fits in here. 14 to 24. No problem. The lens is gonna have to come separate from this camera for sure, but 24 to 70 from Nikon and the camera right down the middle, we've got ourselves a good little kit that fits in this bag perfectly. Last up is the 1-liter. Now this bag, they kind of say it's specifically designed to fit. It has the foul cam grip on the Fujifilm X100 Mark VI, but I have the grip on here, which does add like a good bit, probably a 1/2 inch to the bottom right there. Another microfiber built in, very, very nice. And I do have the hood on. So I think if I take off the hood, it is exactly the size of an X100. It does have a small little pocket up front right there. Again, the mole on everything has little clippy bits so that you can, you know, put a shoulder strap on this thing. Has a small pocket on the back, like a little mesh pocket, and then those good YKK zips. I am surprised that this does not have a belt thing on the back, because this feels like the right size. That this could be, like I have a, it's like an old Osprey bag. It does not fit my X100, but it does have a belt thing on here. So I used to use this with my ZV-1. No, ZV-1. I use this all the time with that thing and the RX series, but this would have been perfect to give me a waist belt. It doesn't. It gives me, I guess you could use a camera strap also. Gives you like a little shoulder strap if you are just walking around with your camera and you're like, shaboisy, click, 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 and then you want to jam it back in there real quick. You can do that, but it does not work if you have one of these hoods. These hoods, to be fair, like they make the camera kind of look cool, but it extends it a lot. Like it just doesn't want to get, oh, it does get in there. Haha, never mind, I lied. Totally fits with the hood. And that's the lineup, guys. That is the 1-liter, that is the 12-liter sling. We've got the 6-liter sling. These are my 2 favorite for sure. And we've got the 16-liter backpack and the 8-liter backpack. PolarPro's new lineup, RoadRunner lineup. Like I said, very durable, like good durable materials, 600D nylon, got the YKK zipper, and in every bag, at least 1 microfiber. All the other bags actually have 2. All these bags have 2, and then this one has 1 built in. Fits with the hood. Holy sh! Oh my gosh. My air compressor just turned on and scared the bejesus out of me. Ooh.